General Hospital spoilers for the next 2 weeks, from February 17th to February 28th, reveal that Jocelyn has realized that Cyrus is not just a typical threat, he is a dangerous, truly monstrous figure who has been quietly manipulating Port Charles from the shadows. His actions are not just small schemes, but part of a large-scale plan where he controls everything in a way that no one can easily uncover. But Jocelyn knows she cannot just stand by and watch him continue to spread chaos. After everything that happened with Dex, she cannot let him get away with it, and she cannot allow him to hurt anyone else. Every passing day, Jocelyn feels the danger drawing closer. She sees how Cyrus uses power and influence to control the vulnerable, how he exploits those who are easily manipulated to cover up his criminal acts. She knows that if she doesn't act now, there will be more victims, and she cannot let that happen. But what Jocelyn doesn't expect is that she is not the only one planning to deal with Cyrus. Jason has also been secretly watching him, and when the right moment comes, he decides to act first. Jason understands Cyrus better than anyone. He's not the type of person who can be reasoned with, nor someone who can be threatened without retaliating. He's a venomous snake, and if he's not destroyed immediately, he will come back and attack harder than ever. Without warning, without signs, Jason decides to make his move. He knows that he must end this before Cyrus has a chance to retaliate. But what Jason doesn't realize is that Cyrus is not as careless as he thought. He has anticipated this. When Jason approaches, Cyrus is ready, and a confrontation erupts that shocks all of Port Charles. Jocelyn, though she knew that Jason wouldn't let Cyrus be, doesn't expect things to escalate this quickly. She feels herself being pulled into a much bigger battle than she ever imagined. As gunshots echo and the city starts to feel the rising tension, Jocelyn realizes that she cannot remain on the sidelines anymore. This is no longer just about Jason, no longer about anyone else. She has a part in this, and she must stand up and fight. But Cyrus is not an easy target. Even when cornered, he has hidden cards that no one can predict. He has been prepared, ready for counterattacks, and he will not leave without consequences. Port Charles is on the brink of an unprecedented war. Jason and Cyrus are facing off, Jocelyn is ready to act, and everyone involved is caught in a dangerous spiral they can't escape. But one thing is certain, whatever happens, Jocelyn will not allow Cyrus to hurt anyone else. This time, she won't back down. This time, she will fight until the end. Carly can't believe her ears when she learns that Sonny has given Ava custody of Avery. It's not just an incomprehensible decision but a betrayal of everything Sonny had once declared, that he would always protect his daughter from Ava, that he never fully trusted her. But now, everything has changed. Sonny has given in, putting Avery's future in Ava's hands, and Carly cannot accept that. She corners Sonny, demanding an explanation. Why did he do this? Did Ava force him? Or is Sonny hiding a secret no one knows? Carly has witnessed Sonny do many unimaginable things, but voluntarily handing over custody to Ava is something she cannot overlook. Sonny, already tense from so much pressure, doesn't want to argue with Carly. He tries to explain that this is the best way to keep the peace, that Avery is still safe, that things aren't as bad as Carly thinks. But Carly cannot accept this excuse. She looks at Sonny and sees a man who no longer controls everything like he used to. He is no longer the strong, decisive man she once knew. He's trapped in a spiral he can't escape. But what worries Carly even more is that Sonny seems to be affected by something bigger. Maybe it's his heart condition, maybe it's another threat he hasn't revealed, or perhaps it's the wrong decisions that are slowly leading him to the brink of danger. Meanwhile, Ava knows that Carly will not stop. She had anticipated that Carly would never let this go, that once Carly discovered the truth, she would do anything to reclaim custody of Avery. Ava may have won this battle, but the war is far from over. Sonny, caught between these two strong women, cannot ignore that his decision has caused a storm bigger than he expected. He may have thought that giving custody to Ava was the way to keep the peace, but instead, he has unwittingly sparked a new battle. And this time, Carly will not back down. Port Charles is about to witness a new showdown, one where not just Sonny, Carly, and Ava are involved, but also those behind them. Sonny is in deep trouble, and unless he finds a way to control the situation, things could spiral out of control. Liz and Lucky are slowly stepping into a dangerous spiral as they begin to dig deeper into Cyrus's criminal activities. They know that Cyrus is not the kind of person who can be easily taken down, but the truth needs to be exposed. He has caused too much pain, manipulated too many people, and if no one stands up against him, he will continue to destroy everything in his path. The clues that Liz and Lucky find are beginning to connect, revealing a bigger picture of what Cyrus is truly doing. He's not just a power broker in the shadows, but he has a vast network protecting him, willing to do anything to keep him safe. But the deeper they investigate, the more they realize that exposing Cyrus is not an easy task. One wrong move could make them his next target. Cyrus has sensed the threat from Liz and Lucky. He knows they are not just seeking the truth, they are looking to take him down. And he can't allow that to happen. That's why he starts changing tactics, targeting Liz, who he realizes is the weaker link in this plan. Liz, who only wanted justice and to protect her loved ones, suddenly realizes that she is in the sights of someone she cannot control. Things start to get strange. Someone is watching her, veiled warnings appear, and mysterious events occur around her. But instead of backing down, Liz knows that this is a sign they are on the right track. Lucky can't let Liz face this alone. He senses that she is becoming a target, and he must act before it's too late. But Lucky also knows that Cyrus is not alone. He has a whole system behind him, ready to strike if anyone dares to oppose him. And at this moment, everything begins to escalate quickly. Cyrus is no longer playing the subtle threat game. He is ready to make a direct attack. Liz is being pushed into danger, and Lucky can do nothing but step in to protect her at all costs. Port Charles is entering a chaotic phase. Liz and Lucky are no longer just observers, they are being pulled into a battle from which they can't turn back. If they want to take down Cyrus, they must accept that they are playing a life and death game, and one small mistake could cost them everything. Jason is unexpectedly given a shocking proposal, something he never thought he'd face. But what's even more surprising is who is making this proposal: Danny. The son Jason has always tried to protect is now the one pulling him into a risky mission, a mission that, if accepted, Jason will not be able to back out of. Danny has witnessed too much pain, losing his mother, watching his loved ones be hurt by Cyrus, and now he cannot stand by anymore. He doesn't want to live in fear. He doesn't want to keep running from the shadow of someone like Cyrus. So, Danny goes to Jason, not to ask for his protection, but to demand that he ends it once and for all. Danny's proposal is not just a plea, it's a challenge for Jason. Danny wants him to do what no one else can do: eliminate Cyrus. He doesn't care about the consequences, he just wants justice. He wants to avenge everything Cyrus has caused. He believes that if anyone can end this nightmare, it's Jason. But Jason cannot make a decision easily. He knows the price of facing Cyrus. He's not the kind of man who can be taken down by a single action. He is a monster with too much power, too many connections to be simply toppled. If Jason acts, it will affect not just him but everyone he loves. Danny, Carly, Liz, Sonny, even Sasha, all could become Cyrus's next targets if he fails. But there is one thing Jason cannot deny: Danny is right. Cyrus has gone too far, and if no one stands up against him, he will continue causing more pain. Jason has spent his life protecting the vulnerable from people like Cyrus, and now, fate has placed on him one final task. Cyrus has no idea that a storm is approaching. He's used to controlling everything, to making others fear him. But this time, he has woken up the wrong person. Jason is no longer a mindless mercenary. He is a father, a man with everything to lose, and that makes him more dangerous than ever. This story is no longer just about a power struggle. This is a personal war, one that Jason cannot afford to lose. And if Cyrus thinks he can continue dominating Port Charles without consequences, he is about to realize that he has made the biggest mistake of his life. Brooklyn and Chase are entering a tumultuous phase in their relationship as pressures from family, career, and marriage start to push them into an unpredictable spiral. Their future is facing major changes, and this time, nothing is as simple as their previous arguments. Chase has always been a responsible man, wanting things to be clear and certain, especially when it comes to his relationship with Brooklyn. But with her singing career rising and the secrets surrounding the adopted child she's trying to hide, he begins to feel sidelined. Chase wants a stable future, he wants them to build a life together, but Brooklyn doesn't seem fully ready to commit. The situation becomes more complicated as Gio, who is slowly taking on an important role in Brooklyn's life, begins to receive new privileges. Gio is no longer just a young guy searching for his identity, he's becoming a part of Brooklyn's family, something Chase cannot ignore. The power and influence struggle within the family begins to become an unavoidable factor. Chase feels like he's being pushed out as Brooklyn increasingly focuses on Gio and his issues. He doesn't hate Gio, but he can't deny that his presence is changing everything between him and Brooklyn. Brooklyn, though she loves Chase, also feels pressure from all sides. She knows Chase wants a clear commitment to move forward together, but she cannot abandon the new responsibilities she has taken on. She wants to do right by Gio, to help him find his true identity, but that means putting her relationship with Chase in jeopardy. As the argument between Brooklyn and Chase intensifies, they are forced to face the truth. They may be looking for different things. Chase wants stability, Brooklyn is unsure about the future. And with Joe's growing importance in their lives, everything is heading in a direction no one can predict. Port Charles may soon witness a major shift in Brooklyn and Chase's relationship. Will they fight to keep each other, or will they ultimately realize their paths are diverging? And with Gio becoming more involved, will he be the catalyst that forces Brooklyn and Chase to make a final decision about their future? The answer will soon be revealed, but one thing is certain, no one can escape the changes ahead. Kai and Trina are slowly discovering a new connection, an intriguing interaction that neither of them can deny. They are not just two strangers getting to know each other, there is a strong attraction between them, an emotion they cannot control. Their story is not just about a normal relationship, but a journey of self-discovery where they both face complex emotions and unexpected challenges. Trina, who is always confident in herself, feels a slight unease when standing before Kai. He is unlike anyone she has met before. He is mysterious, captivating, and has a completely different outlook on life, which makes Trina feel like she is stepping into a world she has never experienced. But at the same time, it draws her in. She feels attracted to what Kai could bring into her life. Kai, on the other hand, cannot take his eyes off Trina. She has a powerful energy, a confidence he can't ignore. She's not the type to fall for emotions without reason, but between them, something is forming, something undeniable. But as they grow closer, an important question arises. Could this be a real relationship, or is it just temporary attraction? Is Trina ready to let go of her barriers to embrace Kai? And is Kai ready to open his heart to Trina in the way she deserves? Port Charles may soon witness an exciting romance, a love story between two people who seem to be opposites but might find common ground in their differences. But with that, there will be challenges, obstacles they must face. Will they overcome them, or will it all end in fleeting attraction? The answer will slowly reveal itself. But one thing is certain, Kai and Trina are embarking on a journey neither of them can predict the outcome of.